Hello and welcome to T Money Talks. In this week's episode, T Money is going to play Animal Crossing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Hello and welcome back. Oh, I'm shaking the mic to T Money Talks. My name's not Shaking the Mic, my name's T Money, and I'm your host of T Money Talks. And yes, today you heard correct. I am going to be playing Animal Crossing on my Nintendo Switch. Now, why am I doing this, you may be asking? Why don't I just do this on Twitch? Why don't I just stream so people could actually see my island rather than me try to describe as best as I can and just, play a nice little game of Animal Crossing, although you can't see. But you know what? I think it's gonna be a fun time, and nonetheless, whether it's a bad time or a fun time, it will be a time, and I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, but before I start, I just want to say I thought I was having technical difficulties. I thought my mic wasn't working because I was having issues earlier this week with recording with this microphone, and then I realized that I had to change the channel, that it's not channel 1, it's channel 2 that this mic comes out through from the interface. And once after I realized that was the issue, suddenly, all my troubles went away. I don't know where my head is at right now, which is why instead of doing a sit-down topic of T-Money Talks, I was like, I did debate with myself for quite some time about whether or not I should do the Animal Crossing podcast episode or a topic episode. And although I really wanted to do a topic episode, the reason why I chose to go with Animal Crossing is because I was like, I haven't played Animal Crossing in, I want to say, at least a month. However, though, every time I do play Animal Crossing, I talk to all of my villagers. And so I know one of them's going to tell me how long it's been since they last seen me. And it's kind of funny because right before I went on my Animal Crossing hiatus, which I don't always do, before I went on my Animal Crossing hiatus, I was really into decorating my island. I've been putting paths down. I have been picking out areas in which I'm going to create like little stores or just like different things on my island to give it more character, because I've been visiting, before when I was playing, I was visiting a lot of dream islands because I don't have a lot of friends to explore their islands. It's usually just me and my girlfriend who play Animal Crossing, but it's still fun. I also do sometimes play with my little sister, but we haven't done that in quite some time. But anyways, so I've been visiting Dream Islands, and watching Dream Islands or visiting Dream Islands have given me a lot of inspiration for my own island. And so I decided that I wanted to put a tiki bar on my island. And that was the last thing I was going to do. And then every day as I was playing, I was hoping my Nook store was going to sell items that I could potentially use for my tiki bar. And that didn't really happen. So I think because of that, it was such a long waiting process for my tiki bar, I didn't have the energy to keep playing because it's like, I've got as far as I want to on my island right now. I couldn't think of anything. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to take a quick pause. Mr. Jer had messaged me because he is coming back from vacation and he doesn't have his keys to get inside the house, and I already locked up the house, so I'm gonna have to let him in once he gets here, but that'll be far when this is over. But yes, now that is taken care of, we can get back to the Animal Crossing. We could get into this Animal Crossing playing podcast. I don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna find out how this is gonna go. But like I said, I've been on a hiatus from Animal Crossing, probably because, like I said, my tiki bar was the last thing I was like really excited about building and getting together, but my shop hasn't been selling anything for the tiki bar, so I had to quit. And it sucks because I know I probably missed out on a lot of a lot of stuff now because I haven't played for so long, but either way, let's get this started. I hope you're going to be able to hear the Animal Crossing music, all the stuff that's going on in the background, because that's the whole that's the whole vibe of Animal Crossing. But anyways, it is loading. We are getting into it now. The name of my island is called Element. This is not the original Elements. It's called Element. I should have named it Element 2.0 because that's really what it is. The first Element, I didn't like my map. I had a vision for putting my house on like its own island within my island so that no one could visit my home. Only I could go to my home, but sadly, that was not able to happen in my first map, nor my second map, but I did like this map I have now. Ooh, yes, that is loud. I'm sure you could hear that. Oh, wait. No. Oh, dear. No. Oh, shit. Let's just close it up. Sorry. Okay, so I forgot. Okay. I am all over the place. So before we get started into this Animal Crossing, I'm not going to distract myself with any more side projects. This podcast is about Animal Crossing. Team Money's playing Animal Crossing. Now, the first thing I have to do when playing Animal Crossing, because it is the nighttime right now, I am going to change the time on my Switch. I'm going to put it so it's currently 9 p.m. I'm going to put it to be 9 a.m. Ha 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 ha. Why, you may be asking? Why? Because after all the shops and everything start closing by 9 o'clock, and I have many things that I'm gonna have to sell that I want to get money, and so I gotta make sure I could get my bag. I gotta make sure I could get my coin while I can, because although I still can sell to the store after hours, I won't get that money like right away, I need money currently in my pockets. I don't need money in my account, so that's why we are resetting. We are time travelers today, folks. Yes, we are. Now that my time has been changed, now we can officially start Animal Crossing. I turned it all the way down to 10. Well, yeah, it was pretty loud. Sorry. But yes, now we are going to get started. Animal Crossing is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know how long I've been gone. I want to say I've been gone for a month, but I guess we will see. Oh, but yes, let me continue telling you about the island of Element Island. I wanted to name it 4 Elements Island because, the 4 elements, but Elements with a apostrophe S or just an S itself was too much, too many characters, which was rather upsetting, so I just had to name it Element Island. So as we are loading, we are coming into Element Island. And now, as we wait for it to load, Isabelle awaits to greet us and tell us about our day. Isabelle is my favorite character. She is my go-to Mario Kart character, Isabelle. I don't know what it is, me and Isabelle, we just got a connection, when we're playing Mario Kart. We could get in sync sometimes, but sometimes we also can't be. We're also out of sync, and during those times are the worst times. But here's Isabelle telling us, good morning, everyone. I don't know if I'm right now on Elements. There's a fireworks show today at 7 p.m. Oh, passing out things. Interesting, Isabelle. Thank you. Yeah, so I normally don't read anything Isabelle says. Well, sometimes I do, but I feel like I don't want to read it out loud, so we're just gonna dive right on into, because I know I have a whole lot of things, a whole lot of mail. Alright, I gotta keep it at 17, I guess, so y'all can hear the music. We're going to check my mail. Aw, my girlfriend sent me. Oh, when red furniture is situated to the east, well, that's just good feng shui, T-Money. Very nice work placing your tool cart. Oh, my home is ranked S. Eggplant cow. I don't know what that is. Eggplants, place the item. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna put this eggplant cow right here. Yeah. Now, I'm currently at my home, and the way my home is designed is the way to get it is you gotta go up a ladder, and then I have a nice little pool hangout area. I have a hammock that's just right along the edge for you to look out at the beach. Then I have a nice little kiddie pool for you to, swim in on those hot summer days. Even though you can't get in the pool, it is purely for decoration, which is rather upsetting. But right next to the pool area, I have the little barbecuing area with the little nice bench, a skateboard, and a barbecue. Then I have some trees leading up to my home. Now, currently, I am not going to go into my home, but right next to the, I'm gonna say, I think it's the left, is of my home is my car that my girlfriend bought me. Ha 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 ha. And then to the right, I have a birdhouse and a little table. And that's what's outside of my home. I'm not going to go all the way into my home because I got things I gotta do. I'm going to just play Animal Crossing the way I always do. And the way I do it is I have like a little routine is, I'm going the old way. So what I'll do is I will explore my home to see if there's any weeds or any fossils, anything I could dig up and sell. Usually there isn't, sometimes there is. Today, well, of course there's gonna be a lot of fossils. I haven't played in quite some time, so I have quite a lot to dig up. And I'm like thinking to myself now that, dang, this is going to be a long podcast, or who knows? It might be a long podcast, it might not be. Because usually with Animal Crossing, after I do my little daily routine, I kind of sometimes I am done, it's like, well, I've already done my Animal Crossing routine, and depending on how that long that takes, I'm like, I don't think I need any more. But yes. Okay, so what I do is I come along the beach, I walk along the shore because there's usually seashells, and I'm always selling seashells by the seashore to get the most coins. This is my routine for Animal Crossing is what gets you the most money. So if you want to follow it, if you play Animal Crossing, then I can guarantee you will have a whole lot of dough in your bank account. So yeah, what I do is just I browse the beaches in one area, and then after I check the beaches in that same area, I will go along on the grass, find weeds, look for fossils, anything that is on the floor that I can sell. After I have gone through one area, I continue and do that throughout the entire rest of my island. Yes, I do this every time, all the time. Why? I don't know. Because honestly, I feel like there's nothing else to really do on Animal Crossing other than just keeping your islands looking fresh and clean and trying to get to a 5-star island. That is the goal. I know I'm going to have a lot of money trees to cut down, which I'm very excited about. For those of you who do play Animal Crossing and don't know what money trees are or how to make a money tree, basically money trees can be made from the glow or from basically the money bags you dig up from the ground. When you dig up those money bags, do not, and I repeat, do not close up that hole. Do not get rid of that hole. After you have dug up your money bag and placed it in your pocket, you will then pull out however much money you want to put into that hole. So usually my go-to is 10,000. Now here's the thing. I think whatever amount you put in the first time is the amount that will always happen whenever you build a money tree. Because I've noticed I've always done 10,000, and ultimately if you put 10,000 bells into that hole, you will end up with 30,000 bells when that tree grows and it's ready to be chopped, and so that's what I do, and so that's how I'm always guaranteed at least 30,000 bells on Animal Crossing every 3 days or however often the trees grow. That is my recommendation. However, though, I think you can do, I don't know, don't quote me on this. I think you could do any amount. However, I have heard that 10,000 is guaranteed. If you put 10,000 bells in a tree or in the hole, you'll guarantee the 30,000 bells back. but anything bigger than that, I am not completely sure about. So don't quote me on that. If you go around making some money trees and you put in like 50,000 bells and whatever that times 30, I don't, whatever that number comes out to be, don't come crying to me if you lost money, okay? Because that has also happened to T-Money. I have many times put in like 40,000 bells and not gotten back the amount I wanted to get. With like, it ended up just being 10,000 bells, even though like the amount I put in wasn't that, you know what I was saying. And so that was very frustrating. So I want to say that my theory is that whatever amount you put in when you first make your very first money tree, that is the amount that is always going to go in. So if you want 20,000, put in 20,000 bells into that money tree and watch it grow, and so on and so forth. But with that being said, because I have so many fossils I know I have to dig up, I'm not quite doing my Animal Crossing routine the way I normally would. So right now, I'm currently just running around my island collecting seashells and fossils and weeds. Why am I doing this? I am doing this so that I can sell or get the fossils all diagnosed, not diagnosed. Analyzed. I'm sorry. I can't Animal Cross and talk at the same time. It's quite the task. But anyways, yeah, I get those analyzed because you could sell the fossils without getting them analyzed, but you won't make as much money. And T-Money is all about making the money. So I know, and it's a hassle, but I always make sure to analyze the fossils and then sell them. Because if you don't get them analyzed, you will see a jump in price. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. All right. I got so many leaves. I don't know how long I've been away. I'm sorry. Dang. Oh, yes. I have a wedding area. It is so cute. I spent a lot of time. Oh, how many? Okay. I spent a lot of time on this wedding area, and it came out very cute. It's pink and white, the area, just because that was the default of the wedding furniture. And although I could have gotten it customized, I was like, you know what? I found the floor and the path that looked nice and matched the furniture well enough that I was like, no, it's staying pink and white, which is funny, because I don't really like the color pink, but it seemed to grow on me. But anyways, yes, I am now. Oh, also, even the way I also have my island, what I like is, I'm so sorry about that merry-go-round. Oh, the turnip lighting. Oh, sorry about that. Let me get my coin before I talk to you, turnip lady. But yeah, so what was that? Oh yeah. But yes, so I have my island set up like kind of in neighborhoods I'm trying to design them in, because in one neighborhood I have like, well, one second. Oh, we're going to talk to someone. Gigi. We are talking to Gigi. Gigi is my favorite. She calls me Cupcake. How long has it been? Oh, Gigi doesn't know. I know how you are. Always so busy. Just take some time. Oh, Gigi. Why didn't you tell me? Yes, let's talk, Gigi. And I don't really read these. I just like to let my villagers know that I just try to talk to all my villagers because I want to keep them happy. A happy island is a 5-star island. A happy villager means the villager will not abandon me. But yes, back to my neighborhood. So I have one area. Cool, I think I got all the fossils and all the weeds and everything. Sweet. Oh, must be 10 o'clock. And when I look at the clock, that's what it says. Sorry. I always have to organize the fossils in my pockets before I go in to get them analyzed. Why, you may be asking? Why? Well, it's because I don't know. I like everything to be in order when I have him look, when I have to reach in my pockets. But anyways, yeah, back to my neighborhoods. I have 3 homes near the beach. 2 of them are like tiki hut kind of vibes, bamboo vibes. And the third one is a regular home, and I'm trying to get that villager to leave so that I could find another villager with the same homes as the other two, so that that could be complete, because in another section of my island I have 4 homes that are all the same style, and they're all in their like own little neighborhood. So 2 of them, the 2 boys, one's a dog, one's a cat, I believe, they live next door to each other and they run an arcade. And the other 2 characters, a dog and I think a gorilla, they live together, or not they live together, they live next to each other, and they live next to each other. I'm so sorry. They live next to each other and they run a punk rock pizza kitchen. The punk rock pizza kitchen isn't quite finished yet. I still have to put the border together. Once the border is completely put together, then it will be finished. I am putting a border of guitars and like other punk rock instruments, you know, so like bass, a snare drum, stuff like that. That's what the that's what the what is it called? I completely lost what I forgot the word that I was talking about. But yeah, anyways, so sorry that I got that. Yeah, my brain cannot. I cannot podcast. I would not be a good streamer. I'm so sorry. I understand. Well, no. Actually, I've never seen people stream. So, I don't know how like, I don't know when people do video games. I don't know if they're talking like this or if it's just you watching them play this game and then the camera is just them being really into the game. You know, I don't know. But anyways, I am running along trying to find my next money tree. So I've so far cut down 2 money trees. This is my 3rd money tree I'm cutting down, which means I'm gonna have a whole lot of money when I'm done cutting down all these money trees. I feel like this was a good podcast episode idea. However, in the long run, I don't know how good it'll be. I do not know how good it will be. But either way, season 3 is all about trying new things. Speaking of trying new things, I recently tried a cucumber for the first time. Yes, you heard that right. T-Money doesn't really eat fruits and vegetables. The main fruits and veggies in my diet is corn and green apples. I love me some corn and green apples. I feel like that's the most I eat, and I want to do better, you know. 1 second, making a money tree, bearing 10,000 bells. Boom, that's gonna bloom soon. But anyways, yeah, I'm trying to get better at that, at eating fruits and veggies or whatever. But it's hard when you weren't forced, or you know, it's just hard when you weren't told to eat your fruits and veggies. I kind of do wish my mother would have forced me to eat my fruits and veggies as a child, because then maybe today I would still eat them, you know, but she never did. Okay, cool. I think I got all the weeds, all the money trees, all the seashells. Oh, the only thing that's left to do, and I don't think I'll even have room. Yeah, no, I won't have room for it. The only thing I have left to do is hit the rocks, but I first must sell all the things in my pocket so I could have room for the rest of my rocks to hit the rocks and make some more money. Yes, we are on top of it. We are in the Nook shop. Today they have absolutely nothing for me to buy. They have a panda, a changing room, which I already have, and a Asian vase. Why would you guys do this to me? I finally come back and this is what I come back to. Wow. Yes, I know about the Sunday policy. I'm just trying to get my coin and get out of here. That was rather upsetting. Yeah, I feel like I just want to be able to go to more islands and see what their stores have because I want to get this tiki bar going. And the other thing they have is a chainsaw. I don't need a chainsaw or a lamp. Okay, well, I'm out of here. Bye bye. Thanks for nothing, raccoons. Thanks for nothing. I know you got it's your job and you're doing your best and we're on a deserted island or whatever, but I am also working my butt off every day to keep this 5-star island pristine. And the least I could do is get some things for what I want to make this island to be. Anyways, let's hit some rocks. Also, some rocks give you coins. I love those rocks. 5 and 6. I believe each rock only gives you 6 items from each one. And so I was trying to make sure I don't hit more than 6 times because these freaking tools, the tools can break and then you have to build them or you can buy them, and I'm like, why would I want to buy them? I'm trying to save the most money so I could pay off my $2 million loan on my home, which is completely outrageous, but anyways, it's fine, I guess. But yeah, and so after I feel like after I pay off my $2 million home, I will be spending money on things just to spend money on them because what other reason do I have to keep saving bells, other than to spend them on items that the Nook shop and the Nook ATM looking machine offers, I feel like then the purpose of saving bells wouldn't make sense. All your debt is paid off, you're finally free, so you should be spending all your money on me. I forget how the rest of the song goes, and I got distracted. But yes, I hope you are enjoying me playing Animal Crossing. I know I said I was going to describe my island, but I feel like I can't describe my island until after I've done my whole Animal Crossing routine, and I don't think that's gonna well, I mean, it is I am finishing up my Animal Crossing routine right now, but I'm also looking at the time and I'm like, dang, this took, this took a lot longer than I had expected, but I also did talk a bit before. Jeez, sorry, I want to put these things together. I don't like when I have just bells and things not in my pockets. Put that away. Oh my god. Yes, okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Sorry, gotta fix my pockets. Okay, all my things are done. Now I like to go to after I do my Animal Crossing things, I like to go to the clothing store and see if there's anything that is interesting, anything that's worth my money, anything that's worth the buy. 9 times out of 10, it's not. Ooh, Cherry's in here. Cherry is another favorite character, another favorite villager of mine. Did you go on vacation or something? You should. How long have I been away? No one's told me how long I've been. So maybe it hasn't been a month. The way I will know it has been long is when I go into my home. If there's a cockroach, then that means that I've been away for a very long time. But if there's no cockroaches, then I will be okay. And I think, well, actually, no, I'm not. Okay, looking, they have nothing for me. As expected, the shop didn't have anything, the clothing store doesn't have anything. And usually when that happens, I'm like, man, this is gonna be a boring day. But anyways, with that being said, I will go to the Nook shop one more time to sell my stone, my iron, and my gold nugget. Why am I selling a gold nugget, you may be asking? Well, because I have 30 gold nuggets in the inventory of my home. I don't really use them for anything, and so I'm like, well, might as well, Might as well just get some more coin. After all, I do have a $2 million loan. Although it is now down to $1 million, it's still a lot of money. It's still a lot of money. But anyways, let's see how much money they give us for these stones. And after that, we will go to my home and I will probably wrap this podcast episode up. Yes, it kind of, now that I think about it, I'm like, maybe I should have just played earlier, done my Animal Crossing routine, and then I could have described my island and everything to you guys. However, though, with that being said, because this podcast episode isn't going to be as descriptive of my island as I was hoping it was going to be, I think I will have another T-Money playing Animal Crossing episode because I honestly had a lot of fun doing this. I definitely would not become a streamer. We are going into my home, but because time is coming to an end quicker than I thought, we are reaching 40 minutes sooner than I thought, and that's crazy. That's just wild. But anyway, okay, no cockroaches, which means I have not been home. It has not been a month. Okay, that is interesting. Anyways, so I haven't been playing Animal Crossing. I haven't been on an Animal Crossing hiatus for that long. Good to know. Good to know. With that being said, after I check my home and after I sell my products and go to the clothing store, the last and final thing on the T-Money Animal Crossing routine is to go to the town center, go to the Nook stop, thing, and pay off my loan. Pay some of my loan, buy anything from the shopping online store if they have anything worth buying, and if they don't, then I don't buy anything. I just put all my money into the loan and then I call it a day. And then that's usually when I get into other things on my island, that when I start decorating, rearranging, that kind of stuff. But it doesn't seem like we're gonna get to they have nothing to offer for me. I also try to buy all the KK songs. KK Hypno, I think. Ooh, I do not have it. So I usually always end up buying a KK song, KK Slider. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got today. And since that wraps us to our loan payment of I don't know how to say that. I still have $1 million loan. We are going to pay from my pockets. We are going to pay quite a bit of money. Oh dang. Pay from my pockets. We're going to pay 33,000 bells. Oh, nice. Slowly my $1 million loan is coming down, and that is my Animal Crossing routine. I have finished it. I have collected all the weeds. I have planted my money tree. I have not gone around to all my villagers. I try to do that as I find them. I didn't see many people on the island, which was kind of... Oh wait, there's one. Let me talk to her. Alice. Alice is a cool girl. Would I call her my favorite? No, I definitely would not, but I like to keep her happy because she is part of the neighborhood with the bamboo style trees, and so I don't want her to leave. The guy I'm talking to now is Rory. I like him because he's got like a Japanese style home, and I have a Japanese garden, so I decided to place his home right in front of the Japanese garden. This guy, I'm not going to talk to him because I want him to leave. I know it's sad, but I also need that island, that neighborhood to be complete. But anyways, yes, that's what I do, is I try to make sure to talk... Oh, gotta talk to Tom. Tom, I like him. He's cool. He runs the arcade with our other character, Rory. And yeah, so I just try to talk to everyone. I don't want anyone to leave, especially the ones who are in neighborhoods that I want them to stay in. Okay, we're gonna go into the dog. I forgot his name. Oh, I forgot his name. Well, we'll see right now when I walk into his Bones. Bones. He's cool. He already wanted Lucky. Ha ha ha. Lucky. He's a zombie dog. And he was already trying to leave my island, and I had to say no because he is too cool, and he also runs the arcade, and so he is too valuable for me to lose. Anyways, yes, that is my time on Animal Crossing. What Nook Miles did I get? I got to talk to people. Cool, cool, cool. Although I still will continue to play Animal Crossing. Despite, an Iron Garden table. Yes, yes. Despite the podcast being over, this T-Money Talks playing Animal Crossing episode was just all about me showing you my Animal Crossing routine. And I hope you enjoyed it because I had fun, and I know I am going to bring it back again so that I can actually describe to you what my island looks like and all the other stuff that there is to offer. And, it's just going to be a good time. It's going to be even better than this time. That's all I can really say. Because, actually, let's talk to the last villager of my island. Actually, no, I have one other villager to talk to, but yeah, we'll talk to one final villager before T-Money wraps this up, because the time is coming. She is a monkey, and her name is Nana. One time, she made me lose the coins from one of my stones, and I was so upset that I wanted to kick her off my island. But it's like, I got a $1 million loan. I gotta get my coin where I could get my coin. And when my villager made me lose my coin, I was so mad. I was like, you made me lose like at least 3,000 bells. She made me lose at least 3,000 bells, and I was just so hurt. I could not believe. But anyways, I ended up forgiving her, and I was like, if you ever ask me to leave, I guess I wouldn't be hurt. Okay, the final villager, and then we will bring T-Money Talks to an end, because then I will have talked to every single one of my villager, and I could continue to do Animal Crossing, or do whatever I want on Animal Crossing. Maybe I'll catch some bugs. I don't know. No one's told me how long I've been away, so I guess it's just been a couple of weeks. But anyways, yes, I do hope you have enjoyed this podcast episode. I am excited to see what it comes to be when I'm editing this tomorrow. T-Money tomorrow. I hope you're doing good. Just keep going in the 10-minute increments like you have been. That seems to be working lovely for us. So let's stay fresh, stay eaten, and stay hydrated. Same for you as well, listener. I want to make sure you're drinking water, you're eating, and you're staying, all that stuff that I said. Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Animal Crossing dedicated, I don't know what I was gonna say. This Animal Crossing themed, this Animal Crossing dedicated episode. You could call it a stream. Just kidding, you can't call it a stream because this is a podcast. But either way, I will probably be playing Animal Crossing once again and trying other things like this for T-Money Talks episodes, because honestly, this was a lot of fun, although it was also kind of hard. That's what made it fun. That is what made it fun. So I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, this is T-Money saying live your life because you are the only one who gets it. All right, bye.